What's up, Internet? Kern 1776 here to bring you some product testing. So we're going to start shooting videos of us doing some product testing here around Battlbox. Kind of give y'all kind of a behind-the-scenes look on how we kind of decide on putting things in the box or whatever, and kind of get you guys involved, let you guys see what we test, good or bad, and share that with you. So today we got this in from B.O.S.S, B-O-S-S, Bug Out Survival Supplement. It is from Stanford Outdoor Supply. So in a past box, we sent a product from these guys. It was a fire kit that I think was freaking awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this fishing and hunting kit here has to offer. I have not opened this. I have no idea what's in it other than what's just written on the face right here. So I'm gonna give you guys a look at this up close, and then we're gonna crack into it, go through it, test a few of the items. There's 127 pieces in here, so we're not gonna be able to test every one of them, but as you can see, I'm at the pond, so we'll see if we can catch a couple fish or something with it. We'll go through it. I'll give you a close-up here of what you can see, and I'll read out what we have, and then I'll bust it open, and we'll see what we got. So you can see here it says 127 piece fishing and hunting kit. So we got a folding multi-tool, we got some slingshot ammo, heck yeah, I'm gonna make a slingshot. 6 screw eyes, 2 floats, 4 jig heads, a slingshot band, some zip ties, snare wire, safety pins, razor blade, some screws, 100 yards, 8-pound test, 20 foot of 50-pound test, 30 hooks, 20 swivels, a stringer, a yo-yo reel, some weights, some artificial lures and grubs, some salmon eggs, and an information sheet. Yeehaw. Sounds pretty freaking sweet. That's what you can see from there. So let's open it up. So it comes in a resealable package, which is cool. Yes, I cut my finger earlier. All right. I believe those are salmon eggs. There's our jig heads there. So we got jig heads. There's your split shot or your weights. Got some swivels here, some little barrel swivels. Some jig heads for your artificial grubs I got there. We'll try to catch something with that later. What we got here, we got safety pins and little eye screws and your razor blade. There's your stringer. This thing's pretty cool, man. Let's see, that's some braided line there. I wonder if that's the 50-pound. I'm assuming that's what that is, or you could use that for any other sorts of cordage or whatever. There's our 8-pound mono. Pretty cool. Our floats. There's our zip ties. That's some snare wire there, I believe. Did it say snare wire on there? Yeah, it did. Yeehaw. So you got some snare wire there so you can catch you some small critters. There's our yo-yo reel. Might be able to find a tree to set this up on. We might or might not test this. We sent a couple of these out way back when. First year of Battlbox, I can't remember the mission. Sent a couple of those out. They work pretty good. Got some thread. Maybe this is the 50. So it's got some braided fishing line there. Oh, this is the multi-tool. Comes in that little pouch, which is kind of cool. So you can put it on your belt if you want to. Check that thing out. Let's see. Oh, it swivels this way. So you pull that like that. Nice. That's not bad. It's got a spring in it, which is good. Kind of dig that. So you can use this to get hooks out of your fish. You can use it to squeeze down on your split shot. Cut your line. What else we got? Got a little blade here. I could use some sharpening, not very sharp. Screwdriver. What we got here? Little file, little nail cleaner. I could probably use that right now. Yeah, get the dirt out of there. Dirty hands, clean money. Yeah, so it's not bad, you know. I like how it, kind of like how it folds up this way. It's kind of nifty. Not too bad. Ah, here we go. So that's their slingshot right there. So you can make you a slingshot. Maybe we'll try to do that here in a minute. I guess that's your survival booklet, and there's your shot for your slingshot. And it all goes in that resealable pouch right there. Not bad. So yeah, first impression, I dig it. I mean, it's a lot of good stuff in here. It's always good to have your stringer. You know, you can catch your fish so that you can keep them all together, keep them fresh in the water, tied off to a tree or to a stump or to a heavy rock or something, and keep your fish in the water till you're ready to go back to camp and clean. Got plenty of fishing line here, so you can fashion yourself a fishing rod with a limb or something like that. I'm wondering if this is, I don't know if that's 20 foot. It's right about 20 foot. So I'm thinking this heavy line right here is your, this black line right here is for your 20 foot of 50-pound test. But I didn't see where it talked about this thread right here. So I guess I got the thread thrown in as a bonus, because it doesn't state it on here. Blah, 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 blah. 100 yards, 8-pound test. That was this guy right there. 20 foot of 50. That's way more than 20 foot right there. That's got to be this. That's some thick stuff right there. But if you're setting like a trot line, or you're trying to catch catfish or something like that, this would definitely work. Let's see what we got as far as, so it says 30 hooks. Where'd my hooks go? So let's check out the size of these hooks right here. Here's your hooks. So we've got several different little sizes here. We got that size. We got this size. Let's see if we got a third. If I can get it right. There we go. So you get maybe 10 of each. I think those are only, well, I guess that's about the same size. That one's a little bit smaller in terms of the spacing between here and the shank. So I guess you're getting maybe 10 of each of those sizes there. That's a pretty good assortment. So you're not just limiting you to a single size, because I mean, this would be great for bass and catfish and larger fish. These would be great for your panfish, and of course you got these for your grubs. It's a pretty good assortment. I'm good with that. Yeehaw. See what else we got. Plenty of these little barrel swivels here. These work good. I used to use these a lot when I was a kid, when I didn't like having a tie really often. So this is a good way to switch out your hooks, or switch out, your grub heads or anything like that, your jig heads, without having to worry about tying knots. Just tie it one time. Or you can use these in conjunction with this and pieces of your line to make, a trot line or anything like that. So you can tie off multiple hooks. Actually, that's pretty freaking slick. Then we got your razor blade and your little hook, your little hoop eyelets here, hoop screws, some safety pins. Of course, you can use a safety pin as a hook if you need to, if you run out of those guys right there. But you get plenty of everything. So one thing I think is cool about this kit is you can kind of break it up, put it in multiple kits in different areas, kind of replenish things in areas where you need to replenish, and not necessarily have to keep all this together. So you get plenty of everything so that you can take some and put it over in this kit, put it in another kit, etc., where you got plenty of hunting and fishing supplies. So overall, I dig it. I think it's a cool kit. This company really knocked the fire kit out of the park, and I think they did a pretty good job with this fishing and hunting kit right here. Why don't we see if we can catch a fish with it? So first, I need to find a limb to make a fishing pole out of. Watch out for snakes. There's one right there I might not even have to cut. Yeah, that might work. She's a bit crooked, but that's okay. Pop that on the old hook there. All right, let's see what happens. I'm a little concerned. Oh, there's a big old bass down there. I'm a little concerned because my shadow's going to cast over where they're at. But we'll see what happens. Freaking bass just swam right past. Ain't getting no bites. Dang it. Fishing on credit. Hope I ain't sitting in fire ants. Eat it. They're looking at it. They ain't eating it. It's good. It's healthy for you. It's yummy, I promise. Eat it. I don't think my fish like salmon eggs. Funny, you see these big old bass, they come through, it's like they're patrolling. And all the brim run. Or swim. You know what I mean. He's looking right at it. Lost my bait again. So my fishing skills today suck, but I don't think this kit sucks. And that's the ultimate thing and reason why I'm doing this. So lots of hooks, lots of swivels, lots of weights, lots of options here so that you can split them up into multiple kits if you want to, which I think is a plus. You get a pretty good amount of line, 100 yards, which should work pretty good. You get some line here so you can make trot lines with. You got a way you can make snares. There's plenty here to help you catch a fish or trap a rabbit or a small critter or something like that in a hunting situation. So I think it's a really cool kit. I'm interested in knowing what you guys think, minus my fishing ability today. Just didn't work out, but that's fishing. So again, that is the 127 piece fishing and hunting kit from Stanford Outdoor Supply, the Fishing and Hunting B.O.S.S kit right there. I think it's really cool. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you next time with another product testing video. Yeehaw. Y'all be good.